In an old house in Paris, all covered in vines, lived a couple of little kids in one straight line. The tallest of all was Jacqueline.
Bonjour, class. Today we are going to learn about the Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
Can anyone tell me why it is called the Eiffel Tower?
Oh.
Oui, Jacqueline.
Oh, because it is so big that when you look at it, it is an Eiffel.
Very cheeky, Jacqueline. Anyone else? Anyone?
It's named after the engineering company that designed and constructed it, Eiffel.
Correct. Très bien, monsieur voiceover.
Oh, what a show-off.
Don't worry, Miss Clavel. I'll take it from here.
Merci, voiceover.
As you probably know, the Eiffel Tower has been one of France's most famous landmarks for more than 100 years. But did you know it was never supposed to be permanent?
Oh, I knew that.
No, you didn't.
Okay, no, I didn't.
The tower was designed and built in the late 1800s as part of a competition. There were two reasons for the competition. The first was to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution, which was when the French monarchy met their end to one of these. In fact, some suggested building a giant guillotine, but they went with Eiffel's design instead. The second purpose of the tower was to be the centerpiece of the 1889 World's Fair in Paris. What's the World's Fair, I hear you ask?
Oh, no.
Okay, well, if you don't want to know, then I won't tell you.
Oh, okay, well, I suppose I am a little curious.
For a long time, the World's Fair, or Universal Expo, was a really big deal. It was kind of like the Olympics of engineering, where countries would come together to show off their new inventions. Like the world's first telephone, the world's first Ferris wheel, and a whole lot of monorails. Oh, and do you recognise this famous tune? Yep, at the 1964 World's Fair in New York, Walt Disney premiered the now famous ride It's a Small World.
Oh, no. It will take me weeks to get this song out of my head. Oh.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
No.
It's a small world.
It was also common for the host city to build a new structure for the fair, and a lot of them still exist. When it was built, the Eiffel Tower was the tallest man-made structure, sitting at 320 metres tall, which is about the same height as an 81-storey building.
That is as tall as Jacqueline.
I may be very tall, but on the inside I am small.
Don't worry, Jacqueline. People made fun of the Eiffel Tower too.
Yep, not all Parisians were Eiffel Tower fans when it was first unveiled. Some called it useless and monstrous. Originally, the tower was meant to come down after 20 years. But Gustave Eiffel campaigned for it to stay, and even funded scientific experiments on top of the tower to prove its worth, including placing a radio antenna at the top of it that is still being used today, which means the Eiffel Tower hasn't been demolished, obviously. And each year about 7 million people visit it. Recently, it got a starring role in the Olympic and Paralympic Games, and now Paris's mayor wants the tower to wear a permanent reminder of the Olympic Games. She's proposed fixing a new set of permanent Olympic rings to the tower. But once again, it's divided Parisians.
C'est pas forcément une bonne idée parce que
I think it's not necessarily a good idea.
finalement cette tour Eiffel.
The Eiffel Tower is quite beautiful, decorated in these Olympic rings.
I don't see the point.
Oh, I know. Why don't they put a picture on it of the best Parisian ever? Me, Jacqueline.
Oh, Jacqueline.
So cheeky. Oh.